another one. Kent, I have been asked 100 times now for all of those flows that you made for the bottom-up innovation talk. The one where I tricked you into automating my email.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think I've had like 100 people now ask me for those flows. Would you mind?
We should charge. No, we can't charge them. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
We can't charge them, no. That would be a great idea if we could. But I'm wondering, do you think you could export all those and then I'll host them on OneDrive and send out share links for all these?
That's a lot of work.
It is
Each one?
Well, that's how we do it, right?
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore, we don't.
Tell me.
So, this past Monday we shipped Solutions, which allows you to bundle up flows and Power Apps, amongst other Dynamics assets, into a single deployable package that you can take from one environment to another environment. So no more multiple zip files that you need in order to actually move those flows over. So this is a great example of why this solution is actually useful. Because we have 3 flows that make up that solution. So otherwise we'd have to export and import them 3 different times. And manage them separately as independent deployable packages. Now we just have one.
This is going to be way better. All right, so can I come around and you show me how it's done?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So before we get started, though, there's a few limitations that I have to call out first, or requirements rather.
All right.
So the first thing, and it's all called out in this blog. So we recently published this on the Flow blog.
Yep, we'll link
best
that
place
below.
to go to get information.
Absolutely.
And so in order for Solutions to work, there is a prerequisite that you do have CDS 2.0 as your environment, and that you are on version 9.1.0.267 or later from an environment perspective. Without these being available, you will not see the following tab light up, which is Solutions. So we've recently introduced LeftNav, what we call LeftNav, which is sort of a new design of how you access all of your different flow assets.
I like it.
It is cool. It is handy. So what we can do is we can click on Solutions, and what this is going to do is it's going to actually display all of the different solutions inside of our environment. Now, in this case, we're in an environment called Sales 01. So this could be, say, a test environment. We go ahead, we build our flows, we test them, we make sure everything works, and then we might want to say, hey, let's go ahead and deploy these to prod. So we can now package these up inside of a solution and basically import them, and I'll show you that in a little bit into Sales 02. So this is great for organizations that want to go through their traditional IT management, change management processes, but it's also great for ISVs who wants to create solutions and then actually be able to sell them and basically be able to do it as a single package.
That's something that's going to be super exciting for partners and ISVs.
I think so.
We've been asked a lot about this.
Absolutely. And so what we've got here is the solution called Q&A Maker. So I went ahead and I've got these different flows, 3 different flows inside of my solution. And now what I can do with these is I can naturally go ahead and edit them. So I can click on this ellipsis and go ahead and edit, and that's going to open up the Flow Maker experience that you're used to seeing, where you can go ahead and edit these things. We also have the ability to see analytics and see details, where you can, go see your run history. Nothing's changed from that perspective.
All that good stuff we're used to.
That's still there. We also have the ability to enable or disable a flow from this experience as well.
I like that. Turn on that new little button. That's a new touch. I like that.
So all of that can be managed from within what we call Solutions, the Solutions experience.
Awesome.
Now, naturally, we want to be able to get this into that other environment. So what we can do is we'll just go back up one level, and we will click Select It, so it's all contextually aware. And then what we can do is click on Export. And in this case, we're going to go ahead and export as an unmanaged package. So when we do this, see it's working right now, we're going to get prompted to save a zip file. And inside of this zip file contains our 3 different flows. So there we go. There we've got our package here. So I can show in this folder. We will then copy as path. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change our environment. So this would be like going from our test environment to our prod environment.
Or from an ISV environment to a customer environment.
Absolutely, yep. So here we go, Sales 02. So as you can see, there's no Q&A Maker solution here, right?
It's not there yet.
So what we can do is we can click on Import. Now we'll choose our file. So this is basically the location of our file. There's a little bit of a wizard experience. We just have to click next essentially a few times.
Yeah. Next, finish. That's pretty standard, right?
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay, and voila, it's done. So
That's
we can
it.
go ahead here. We'll just hit the refresh button.
Whoa.
There it is. Q&A Maker. Let's click on it. And we can see all 3 flows there.
Nice.
Now, there is something that we do have to do at this point. We still need to establish connections.
Okay.
So because this is a new environment, the environment's never seen these connections before.
Got it.
You still have to go through each of the flows and actually establish the connection, much like you do today when you have the existing experience where you need to create a connection. Part of the reason for that is like you do need to have hands on a keyboard, right? We don't know your credentials.
Yeah.
We're not going to try to guess to try to, figure out what is the account you want to actually connect to these different systems with.
Right.
So we do require you to put hands on a keyboard in order to basically finish configuring the flows and then enabling them so that they'll actually be running for you. So that is something that you do have to be mindful of, but it still saves you a lot of clicks, most clicks that you'd otherwise be doing. Export, import, export, import, export, import.
3 different
managing
times.
them. Like, what if you had 10 flows?
Right.
And which one am I on? Am I on 7? Am I on 8? So now we actually can do that in a more holistic way. And the other thing is we've shown flow in this case, but obviously with Power Apps and the other entities, you could go ahead and include those in these solutions as well.
I love
so
it.
now you're managing like the entire life cycle of your application, not individually. Previously, Power Apps totally separate than flows, and if you had both of those in your solution, that's a lot of extra work. So we've now sort of collapsed all of that and given a more streamlined experience.
Man, I am really excited for all of our partners. I think that this is really about to deliver something that they've been asking for heavily since I've been here, and it's been going on 2 years now. I think this is awesome, Kent. This is a great first step in us enabling them to go and make money with the platform, to sell the amazing things they're building. And my goodness, you just saved me a ton of time.
I just saved myself a ton of time.
You did, because you're always exporting flows for me. Yes. Awesome. All right, well guys, if you have any questions about solutions, go ahead and drop them in the questions. Kent, thanks so much for joining us, as always. What should everybody at home go do?
So they should check out the blog, but after they've done that, they should like and subscribe.
You heard them. Check out the blog and like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.